Ban 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 ban.
Tom, Tom, Tom,
Ban 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 ban.
Tom, Tom.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Who's your favourite cartoon X-person mutant?
When I was a kid, I always loved Beast. I always thought Beast was the coolest.
Brains and brawn.
Yeah, because he was like the smart one who fixed all the problems, but also he was pretty good at punching stuff.
Yeah.
And
And he looks real cuddly.
he looks real cuddly, and sometimes he puts his glasses on, and he's just like hanging upside down reading a book.
Quoting Plato.
Yeah,
or
it's like
something.
that's pretty cool.
Wasn't casting Kelsey Grammer as him in the movies just inspired casting that was then wasted by not really having him in the movie?
Oh my god! But do you want to see Kelsey Grammer in weird like blue fursuit?
He was
Was that him?
in X-Men 3. I mean, that movie sucks, but
Which one was X-Men 3?
the really bad one.
Was that the Phoenix one?
No, yeah, kind of. The first try at Phoenix. Look, there he is.
Oh,
Main
God,
screen,
I just
engage.
do not remember that at all. That picture of him looks amazing, but that looks like a Photoshop.
That looks like a Photoshop to me. That's
No,
what he really
looks pretty
looks like.
fucking good there. I just do not. Which one was the third one?
It's the one where they invent the serum that takes away your powers, and then, but also Jean Grey turns into the Phoenix, and she kills everyone.
Yeah.
And then Magneto makes a bridge fly, and then Vinnie Jones says, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch."
Oh, Vinnie Jones is a great bit of casting as the Juggernaut.
With his plastic abs.
Yeah, like Juggernaut was one of my favorite villains. I thought he was really cool.
Man, I just wish he'd been in a better film because I want to see more of that. That doesn't suck.
Yeah, the third one. Did they have Sentinels in that one?
No, they have Sentinels in Days of Future Past,
Right. Okay.
which is the second of the reboots.
Yeah. Like I do remember seeing this one and I didn't love it because I really liked the first and second X-Men movies.
Yeah, I don't know how well they hold up these days because they were of the 90s, but
Probably-
at the time they were like the best like superhero movies you had for a while.
Yeah. Like, and the difference between 1 and 2, where like the first one is just people in bright colored suits getting thrown through walls.
Well,
Then
they were in black leather suits.
well, black leather suits. But
Would you
then-
prefer yellow spandex?
Oh my god! It's
Yes,
such a good,
yes, I would, Cyclops,
such a
actually.
good, such a good line. But then the second one, when Wolverine is actually like stabbing people through the head, and you like see the claws come up the back, and you're like, "Geez, okay, they've really like amped this one up a little bit and made it significantly more violent."
Just that opening scene in X-Men 2 where Nightcrawler fucks over the White House.
It's such a good scene.
It's such a cool
like,
open.
Nightcrawler, amazing hero. Really, really like him. Super good.
Yeah.
Do they citation needed was Nightcrawler, he's Mystique's son, right?
In some continuities, yes.
But
Not in others.
they don't do that in the movie.
No, they. I think they just kill off Mystique in the movies, but then they recast her in the reboots as Jennifer Lawrence,
Right.
and then she's too young to have a grown-up child.
Yeah. Doesn't
Really work.
work. Well, they're mutants, right?
Oh, that's true.
And
Because maybe
she's
she might
like-
age at like slower rate or something, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she is like kind of ageless, right?
I think she ages very slowly. Oh yeah, you're right. So in the original continuity, she gets shot with one of those syringes that takes away her powers, and she just becomes like naked, normal woman. And Magneto is just like, you're not one of us anymore.
I don't need that set of powers.
Yeah, this isn't what I'm into.
No,
actually,
I don't need that.
never mind that she's still like a super dedicated martial arts expert who kicks ass.
Yeah, it's still like pretty fighty.
She's like just as good as like Black Widow or Hawkeye. Probably worth keeping around.
Yeah, but do you want to be in the superhero squad and be known as you're about as good as Black Widow or Hawkeye?
I don't know, man. They don't die. Oh no, one of them does. But like, Hawkeye's one of the last standing original fucking Avengers by the end of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care for those guys. That's not the power I want. good with a bow. But didn't Black Widow, didn't she have like the super soldier serum or something?
I think in
and
some
she
of the
became-
comics she gets super roided, but I don't think she did in the films. But she gets like child soldier intensive mega training.
Yeah, but that's not as good as superpowers, right?
No, not really. She also can't hurt people who smell the right way, which is like the opposite of a superpower.
I didn't see the movie, so I didn't know.
What's his name? Who's the bad guy in that? Ray Winstone. The
Ray Bloody Winston.
Ray Bloody Winstone.
I guess he doesn't have that accent.
Well,
Okay.
can he do a Russian accent? Doesn't matter.
Sure.
She's not allowed to punch Ray Winstone.
I'm Ray Winstone.
No, I'm Russian.
I'm Russian. Nosritania.
Yeah, she's not allowed to punch him because she can smell him.
Okay.
If you can smell him, you can't punch him. That's
Wow.
the rule.
So what? He's got like pheromone controlling powers.
Yeah, over all of his super soldiers.
To be honest, that's smart. If I'm going to be training up a bunch of kids to be super soldiers, I've seen that as a format enough to know.
Yeah,
at
they
least
usually
one
go
of them-
rogue.
One of them's going to go rogue, and you're probably number one or two on the kill list. Other than that,
I reckon I'd go for hypno suggestion over smelly stuff because, like, what happens if, like, they shoot you from miles away or they explode a room you're in? There's a lot of ways you could kill someone without smelling them.
oh yeah, just wear a gas mask.
Yeah, or shoot them from 100 meters away,
Yeah,
or
God, even like 10 feet. Just stand upwind of them.
what if they get like an injury that means they can't smell anymore?
Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
They get hit on the head real hard and they lose their sense of smell.
Oh my God.
It's got a lot of
Well,
holes.
they get a cold. Just suddenly they all go rogue because COVID happened and they all lost their sense of taste. Oh my God. What the hell? Wow.
Yeah, I think you want to go clone soldier order 66 mass hypnosis route.
That's pretty good. Are they just hypnosis or do they have like little chips or something?
I thought it was hypno training, but I haven't watched any of the cartoon that probably changed how it all works.
Oh God, I bet, yeah.
Shitloads of
there's
extra
a
lore.
lot of rich lore about that.
Because some of them didn't do it, apparently. I don't know how they managed that.
What some of them
There's a couple of like real Chad hero stormtroopers who were like, no, into the air.
Wow.
Point Break style.
Rather than
While there's a Jedi stood there going, what is happening?
what the fuck are you doing? I know you guys are bad shots, but come on, that's not even close to the enemy.
No, I won't do it.
Okay. Clone Wars series reworked it to add the chip or implant. Okay. I
Okay.
thought I'd heard that there was a chip somewhere, but I didn't know where it was.
I prefer hypnotic suggestion.
Yeah, but it's so loosey-goosey.
Yeah, but it's space magic as well. Although I'd hate that even more if they just used the Force to make them all turn bad. That would be shitter.
Making all of them turn bad at the exact same time, that's a lot of force magic.
Yeah.
That's a pretty powerful spell that you got to cast there.
I don't know. I just kind of like that the clone troopers just were like, yeah, this guy's the boss. Like, I'll do what you're told as long as he tells me to. But
Yeah, only following orders. Stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers.
Very chill guys.
Jeez. That brings us back to X-Men.
Back to X-Men.
Because if they reboot X-Men now, like back into the Marvel universe, which they will do at some point because Disney bought Fox, so they have the rights back. So they could put the X-Men in the MCU if they wanted to.
That would be cool.
But what do you do with like Magneto? Because I feel like Magneto's backstory is very specific to his character.
Yeah.
And without his origin of tortured in Nazi concentration camps, his character motivation makes a lot less sense.
Yeah. It's way less interesting.
But he'd have to be, 90 years old now for that to work, or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
So do you make him... Do you do a time travel thing? Do you change his origin story? How do you make that, tie all that up? Like, do you just say he ages slower? or was he in stasis, Captain America style? Or I mean, there's a lot of ways around it.
Yeah, there's a million ways you can do it.
Because like they changed Iron Man origin. He got his bad heart in the Vietnam War in the comics. But obviously, when they did the movies, they made it like some undisclosed Middle Eastern Iraq conflict.
Yeah.
Which is fine because you can just change the setting.
Sure.
It works. But there's something very specific about Magneto.
Yeah.
That does like why he's so against like everyone being like identified and rounded up and marked as different.
Can have Magneto's son, Magnet Boy.
Dr. Magnet Hands.
Dr. Magnet Hands. He can have Magnet Boy. He has the exact same powers, and his dad was Magneto.
Oh, Dad Neato.
Dad Neato, and now Son Neato.
Right.
He's played by Timothy Chalamet.
Ooh.
And he has all of Magneto's powers and the exact same motives and energy. But all the flashbacks are his dad telling him about,
Okay, so here's second-hand origin story.
Yeah.
He inherits his motivation from his father.
Yeah. Like the Hobgoblin and the Green Goblin, right?
Oh, that's true.
Where
no one likes the fucking Goblin 2.
No, he's the worst goblin. He's way less fun.
He's not Willem Dafoe.
He's not Willem Dafoe, who was so fucking perfect as the Green Goblin. Because he just basically doesn't even need the mask. He just
he already has goblin
face.
I'm something of a goblin myself,
which I love. And so, maybe you can just do the Son, or just bring in a different hero.
There's a lot of mutants in the world, right?
Yeah, like so many.
Magneto's pretty cool.
Magneto is an iconic one.
Plus, it helps that both film versions of him have been played real well. Like Ian McKellen, real good at it.
Was so good. That was ace casting, because also he was old in like the 90s, and he like looked the perfect kind of age to pull that off.
And he really carried it. And then Michael Fassbender did a great job of like hunting down Argentinian Nazis
That was
in hiding.
the best scene of those
reboots.
Yeah, the reboots. Like the reboots were kind of good, but I wasn't in love with them. But that one scene, him hunting down Nazis in Argentina, amazing.
Yeah, I would have watched a whole movie just of that.
Yeah, Magneto Nazi hunter. Would have been so good. Would have been such like a great. Like, make it real slow burn.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be non-stop fucking powers.
No, and you don't even need him to fight someone else with powers at the end or anything like that. Just have him interrogating Swiss bankers, globe-trotting. It's like a real mean version of James Bond.
Yeah.
But it's fine because he's hunting down the worst guys.
Yeah, exactly. Like
so he's doing real bad shit to get at them.
This full, like, espionage thing, going around, make it like a real, like, spy thriller kind of thing.
Yeah.
And just super downplay magic powers.
Just he has magnet powers, and that's all you need to know. You don't need to know any X-Men bullshit to enjoy.
Yeah, I'd love it. Would be such a good film.
It was just really good. Those like 3 scenes or whatever it was were great.
Originally, that's what the movie was going to be, but then they changed it.
Oh, shit.
Those cowards.
Cowards.
I would have loved it. That would have been so much better. Like, I'd wanted it to be a bit like, like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, like real basic, real kind of.
You can even have a team of guys that all get picked off one at a time. Like every time they get closer, he ends up losing 1 or 2 of his. He's like
if he's just got like some friends who are helping and them getting like taken out by stuff, I think would be pretty good.
Yeah, very tense. I like that.